Hey YouTube, it's Toy here, and this video will be about beauty school and tips to survive it. I wish somebody would have told me because, yeah, I had a semi rough time, but a good time at the same time, if you understand what that means. And I have a couple tips for people considering beauty school or who have been to beauty school. If you want to go back, currently, if you're already in beauty school, whatever you're feeling about beauty school, if you're just researching and just looking stuff up, considering schools, careers, cosmetology is a great program to consider because it definitely gives you a foot in the door to do a lot of things: hair, nails, skin, makeup, massage. I love everything about cosmetology and I'm so thankful that I studied it. I definitely wish I had some better tips and some better guidance when it came to going to beauty school and handling certain things that went on in beauty school. So today I have a couple tips for you. Basically, the first tip is to stay well rested if you're going to go to beauty school because it's like having a full-time job. Most beauty schools operate Tuesday through Saturday, and they are open from 8 to 4, but sometimes you have to be there at 7:30 in the morning because the hours they work weird sometimes, and if you don't come early enough you can potentially not graduate on time and you will have to make up hours because you need 1,500 hours to complete the cosmetology programs. Most times I'm in Illinois, so it may be different other places. Another tip is to wake up early. You always want to wake up early and be well prepared for whatever that day may bring because there's no telling if you get maybe 6 pedicures to do in one day. If it's a very busy day, depending on the location of your beauty school, depending on how many girls are in class that day. And some people may actually request you to do their pedicure. So you have to be prepared and ready to provide a great service. Stop, Koi. My cat is trying to climb on the table with the ring light. No thanks. Okay, get down. Get. No, come here. Come here. Because you want to be in this video. My cat want to be in this video. So, you need to do your hair and makeup every single day. Like, your hair and makeup just need to be done because if you don't do it, you could potentially get sent home because I know that's a part of many of the rule books is to have your hair and nails done because nobody's going to want to get their hair or makeup or anything done by somebody, that doesn't have their hair done. They told us if you don't want to do the full out look, always just do a bun and light makeup, which I'm wearing right now. Always wear earrings and look presentable. Try to match as best as possible. The colors we had to wear were black and white, but I wish we just wore maybe pink because I like pink and I would have been able to style it more. I feel like I didn't like my attire that much in beauty school. I had a couple good days, but it just was so drab and boring. So when I opened up my own beauty school or beauty classes, I should say, because I don't think I want to do the whole full curriculum, like the 1,500 hour things. I will definitely provide a way for the students to use my classes to get hours for their program because that's the type of thing I want to use. I want this to be a nonprofit organization where you don't have to pay for the class. The state pay for the class. My other tip is respect yourself. When in an environment like that, when you're around a bunch of different ages of women and maybe men, because men do hair as well. I went to school with a couple men, and you will get male clients and you will get older clients, and you always want to respect yourself as a stylist and know that you can do your best and Also, keep it appropriate and to just give the best service possible. And if you don't adhere to your own standards, you might just offer lackluster service, or the person won't come back just because your customer service wasn't all that great, because you weren't really kind of like invested in the moment, which you have to be. You have to sell the product, the hairstyle, the shampoo. You have to upsell. So respecting yourself goes along with that. Knowing your value, knowing that you are gifted enough to do your job and to, pass beauty school. Respecting yourself is also hanging around the right people, surrounding yourself with a good group of strong minded, like minded, business minded, hustle minded women who take it seriously. You always want to be around people who take it seriously, because if they don't take it seriously, you probably won't take it as serious either. It's like that sometimes. So, yeah, remember that. Always remember that. Respect your teacher. In any setting, you want to respect the person that's trying to grow you and help teach you some things that they know. You never want to challenge the teacher, never want to talk back at the teacher. You always want to just treat the teacher how you want to be treated, because karma is crazy and you just don't want nothing bad to come back on you. And yeah, just keep it light. You're there to hone your beauty skills. You're there to be open to new information and to do your best, present your best self. I know it's a lot of young women going straight from high school to beauty school, just like I did. I went straight from high school as an 18-year-old to beauty school. So I was immersed in a zoo full of cats. I feel like women are catty by nature. So you always want to, respect the teacher by keeping it cool with your classmates. And that brings me to my next tip. Just respect your classmates. Don't touch their stuff. Don't critique their hairstyles. Don't embarrass them in front of a client. Don't gossip. Don't do none of that, because it's just counterproductive and not conducive to what you're trying to do. You eventually want to work your way up and maybe have your own salon, run a type of beauty business. You want to be respected as well. So the gossiping, can't do it. The stealing people's clients, you can't do it. You can't talk about your classmate to another classmate and expect it to not get around, because it just don't work like that. Girls talk, girls do a lot of things. Men too, because it was some in my beauty school that, gossip just like a girl, because they're around girls, and monkey see, monkey do. And my next tip is to keep your station clean as possible. Keep your station clean as possible. Your suitcase neat and organized, and your clothes. You don't want to have old hair down your shirt. It can get down your pants, so you always want to make sure your shirt is maybe tucked in. You want to always check your stuff, like wipe the oil off your forehead, because I have a naturally oily forehead and a T-zone. So yeah, and obviously I just got a cat, so our colors were to wear black. And if you have a cat or some type of animal, don't come to beauty school or beauty class, whatever you want to call it, with cat hair on your clothes, or dog hair, or smelling like cat hair or dog hair, whatever. You just want to smell neat, clean, fresh, all those things. That's a good point of waking up early, so you can have yourself already prepared for a good day at school or working in a salon. Another tip for myself, because I have angry eyebrows. I don't know why my eyebrows are so intimidating, and I look like I got an attitude a lot of the time just because of how my eyebrows are. My beauty school teacher told me, she said, I think it's just your eyebrows. I said, I think so too. People be thinking I got a bad vibe going on or an attitude or something else. But honestly, I just have resting bitch face. Excuse my language, but I do have RBF, resting B face. It's tragic. So these days, I'm practicing always keeping a smile on my face. A smirk or something. Like, you have to show that you're present and that things are well. Because if you just like, and I have deeper smile lines, so it looks like I'm frowning most times. So I try to smile. And that was my last tip. I pray that you found these tips helpful, and I pray that you do very well in beauty school or whatever you choose to do in your life. And I just pray that God be with you and the beauty angels be with you. Thank you so much for watching this video.